If you are building cybersecurity portfolio projects, do not stop at scripts. Only print findings to the terminal. Build something that sounds like real security work, an AI-assisted GRC control mapping agent. This is not about replacing analysts or inventing compliance answers. It is a workflow that takes messy policies, requirements, systems, and evidence, maps them to controls, explains the mapping, and prepares a packet a human reviewer can trust. Here is the real problem. Policies, control requirements, evidence systems, owners, test, procedures, and audit-ready mappings usually live in different places. One detail lives in a spreadsheet, another lives in a ticket, another lives in a screenshot, policy document, scanner export, or chat thread. If the reviewer has to chase every detail manually, the mapping slows down and becomes inconsistent. Start with simple inputs. Your portfolio version does not need enterprise integrations on day one. Use CSV, JSON, or Markdown files that simulate real GRC work. Include the control ID, framework, requirement, text, system, owner, evidence, type, artifact path status, and notes. Then add a second file for context, business process, system criticality, policy references, audit period, control owner, and related tickets. The agent should enrich the mapping before making any suggestion. A control about access reviews is different from a control about logging. A screenshot may support one requirement but not another. A ticket may prove remediation but not operating effectiveness. The same artifact can mean different things depending on the framework, system scope, audit period, and control objective. Make the reasoning explainable. Do not hide the whole mapping behind an AI model. Use clear rules first, match requirement keywords, check whether the evidence type fits the control, flag stale timestamps, flag missing owners, flag ATA artifacts that do not match the audit period. The output should explain why an artifact maps to a control, why confidence is low, or why a human needs to review it. Now make the output useful. The agent should generate a control mapping, a packet with the control summary, mapped evidence, confidence level, missing artifacts, source links, and recommended next action. If the mapping looks strong, explain the evidence. If it is weak, explain what is missing. If it is ambiguous, explain which human reviewer should make the call. This is where the project becomes interview ready. You can say I built a workflow that ingests control requirements and evidence, enriches them with system and audit context, applies explainable mapping logic, creates a structured control packet, and keeps a human review gate before anything is treated as audit ready. That is much stronger than saying I used AI to summarize compliance notes. The human gate matters. The agent should recommend a mapping, not certify compliance. It should say this artifact appears to support the control because the owner is named, the timestamp fits the audit period, and the source matches the system scope. Or it should say this needs review because the evidence is stale, the artifact is ambiguous, or the control, the objective is not fully covered. For version 1, keep it small, create 10 to 20 mock controls and evidence samples, create a context file, build a script that loads the inputs, enriches them, checks mapping confidence, and generates Markdown and JSON control packets. Then add one AI step, turn the structured mapping into a concise reviewer summary without inventing facts. The real value is not the model. The value is the workflow around the model inputs, context, rules, source links, explainable mapping, review packets, human gates, and audit trail. That is what makes this a credible cybersecurity portfolio project. If you want a portfolio project that sounds like real GRC work, build an AI-assisted control mapping agent. Make it explainable. Keep a human in the loop. Show the before and after. If you are finding this content useful, please subscribe, like, and comment.